Bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? J'espère que tu as l'impression de me mettre de la libre. Le venant de la coiffure, bienvenue. Instagram, how are you doing? Comment ça va? Comment vas-tu? Comment allez-vous? However you want to receive it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. This is your September sunrise readings and emergency readings. So we've been now for a couple of days, so we should have very clear indication, right? Things. But you'll get used to it. But before we get into all of these things, I must ask all of my YouTube followers here, new and old, subscribe to the channel, give the video this week. Kind comment below. Oh my goodness, why is my mic all the way over here in Jerusalem? Somebody please pray for me this morning. Somebody pray for me this morning. I tell you what, I'm like, something doesn't look right. Something isn't right here. Oh my God. Y'all bless me. It is still the morning. The sun is truly rising. Oh my gosh. Silly, silly, silly me. All right. So, anyways, again, welcome everybody. Let me just repeat that just in case they did not pick it up. Bienvenue, um, to your sunrise readings for September 8th. Je suis Cotelia Binson, mon nom est la livre Renadu, de la Corpure, mon nom est de la livre. I am Queen Cotelia B, who is queen of the Imperial. Mon nom est de la recognized Imperial card. So, we can have a little shade on a Friday, right? Right? Isn't that okay? Finally caught live gun rising. Hello, hello, hello. I'm playing with this mic. Right. Anyways, et voilà. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Hello, everybody. Hello. So, hello, Gregory, and welcome, Laquez Divas here on YouTube. Welcome as a new member. I'm speaking of new members. New members. Today is coven, um, our first coven check-in of the week. And for those that don't know, that link I just posted below. So if you are interested in joining our virtual coven, make sure you go to that link in the bio. Um, I had been talking about, like, for probably 2 months now, how I'm gonna start going on, at least getting some coven weekly. Well, it's been a minute. I did not take into account, um, graduation and family coming in from France and other spiritual leaders meeting up in July, and then after that, it was, the moving of it all and all of those things. And so it's just been, one thing after another, and not in a negative way, but, life is lifing, and so there's that. But anyway, we are here now. Um, we are in fact here now. So today we will have um, our virtual coven meetup here. Um, in fact, again, it's so funny because I do try to put myself in a position where I am being, oh my gosh, de la silence. Right. Um, I try to do myself the courtesy of being organized. I stayed up a little bit later last evening and was like, okay, I'm gonna have these things done. And every so often as I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh, I forgot that one. So anyways, I'm just gonna pop that on very quickly here before we get into our readings. So yes, our virtual coven weekly check-in for today is gonna be at 10:30 AM Central Time. This is not for scaredy cats. This is not for those that don't know no better or whatever, I don't know, but it's honestly for space for everybody. There's information that I give, there's just check-ins, there's conversations, there's homework. Today is Friday, so we're gonna do a little bit of good luck and money magic today. Give some luck and money tips, magically spell work wise. So I'm super excited about that. And, yeah, so that link on Instagram here is in the it may be in the bio, but it's definitely in my stories. And then here on YouTube, that link I have already posted below in the comments. Bonjour, Gregory. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Imma just post it again. That way it is there twice. So anyways, my loves, we're not gonna waste any time here. Like I said, I know that this first week, this first oh, this first week, it has been, um, just, really trying to get used to the routine of this and all of those things, and so I think that we sort of have a good routine. Hello, Lady Anselms. Hello, hello, hello. So anyways, of course, we're gonna do our elemental readings. People do ask the question, "Queen, exactly which element should I be focused on?" All of them, because you may just be made up of one, but most people are at least made up of 2. So, do yourself a favor and listen to all of them, and also understand this, just because this does not directly relate to you now does not mean that this message may not serve you later. So it's really important to be able to, understand and comprehend the message and maybe apply it later in life. Hello, please. How are you doing? Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. So again, everybody, I just want to remind you that we will be doing some money today in the Coven check-in. And the check-in really is gonna be a good little 10, 15, a good maybe like 15 of just and seeing how, "Hey, look, y'all, it's Friday, it's going, this thing," um, kind of deal. And then, of course, we'll have our monthly hour-long meeting with this adapt and all of um, I make up to and I find it helpful and apply messages from both elements. Super, super. Bonjour, Jade. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Also too, I am deciding I'm not gonna have these lives saved on my YouTube, feed. Um, it's very cluttered, and I feel that it gets in the way of, like, those weekly heavy topics, you know? And that is me personally. What do you all think? 'Cause I already deleted it from my Instagram. I'm planning on aesthetically, I don't like the way it looks, number 1, so y'all know I don't do ugly. And then 2, I just feel that it takes the attention away from the main topics, and plus, once those days are gone, those days are gone, right? So let me know your feelings and your thoughts about that. I could leave them up for the day, kind of deal, but even that, I'm just like, mm, I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Alright. So let's go ahead and begin. Bonjour, Renaissance woman. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Don't delete it. Don't delete it. Put it on its home playlist. I could do that. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Um, for me though, it's also just more work. I'm already dedicating a lot of time, to be here virtually, and, like, what what may seem as a very easy loop for you, like, "Oh, it's just a playlist." Well, the reality is it's like 30 minutes or 45 minutes of descriptions and moving things over, whatever the situation may be. If I can find a system to allow this to work for me, then that's what I will do. But, listen, the message came today. Et voilà, oui, very true. Maybe leaving them up for the day for those late viewing, but, even then That's more work for you to go back and delete later. Yeah, we exactly. So, we will see, we will figure it out. I say delete it. Whoever was whoever meant to watch it would be here. You spill, you spoil us too much. It makes people, come on here with, when it's not safe. True. True, true, true. So, that is all things to take good, focus on. So, bonjour, Joanna. Let's begin. Earth signs. Earth signs, and I will be using, this is actually a prototype of the Voodoo Omen playing cards, and these are just green. So, anyway, so Earth signs, you get the Queen of clubs, which is actually a and the baton would be the wands, which is well, there's fire in the tarot, but anyways, so anyways, you get the Queen of Clubs. The Queen of Clubs today encourages the earth signs to trust what you see and what you know. Point blank, period. This is the psychic card. This is trust that intuition, trust that gut feeling, trust that hypersensitivity that you have. This communicates you need to know in that, not hope in that, but to know in that. Do you actually trust what you are actually seeing? This is the card. I love when this card comes up because it also just really communicates. I'm not looking at my man for who he could be. I'm judging the relationship that I'm in. Who is he? Who is he? That's and who I am seeing is who you are. So I don't need to fall in love with who you could be, with what could happen. I need to be in love with who I'm seeing today. And if you're not that, then different actions need to be taken. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? So it's just really, really important to really, hold into that and to know into that. It is that thing of not, investing in the potential, but investing in what is. And it's just that simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, to be honest, okay? Also, as I'm thinking about it here, when we do go live today for the, Coven check-in, um, this is gonna be live, but it is also interactive too. Now that I'm on this incredible new platform, it allows me to be more interactive, which I love. Love, love, love. Mm, how disgusting. I'm kidding. So, there's that. Let's move right along to our air signs. Air signs, et voilà. Nous avons le name. The 5 of clubs. The 5 of clubs. The 5 of clubs. So listen, already it seems like today is gonna be a day of life lessons. We're getting all these clubs, right? Also, I was mentioning that I have not sent out the link yet for the bonus playing card class. We are waiting on our internet at the new location, and, that will be done on Tuesday. So just give us probably maybe Wednesday to get that out to you. Please. Thank you. Um The 5 of clubs literally communicates to my air signs to today work efficiently, work smarter, not harder. Do not deplete yourself. Please make sure that you are aware of who who is there an owl in the house? Who is taking or what is taking, and in fact, if you are giving to who or what that is taking, and if so, understanding that if they're taking and you're giving, you are then depleting. Depletion will look like exhaustion. You're running off of fumes, and you can't do this. So this really communicates, 1, make sure that my actions and my decisions are working for me and not against me, number 1. Number 2, Maybe the spirit of owl is present, oh devil. Um, um, so 1, are my actions and my decisions working with me or against me? Are they assisting me or are they, um, becoming abrasive for me? Is it a delay? Are my actions, again, causing things I do want to mention this. I do want to mention this. Some people love to be like, "Oh my goodness, this space is so draining. These people are so draining. I can't be around this. This space is so draining. Oh my gosh, it's so draining, all the poor vibrations." And the reality is a lot of times it's not that these spaces are necessarily draining. The truth is sometimes is that you you are too busy, choosing give to space. If you choose to give to first of all, if I know that people are taking from me or an environment is taking from me and I'm choosing to stay in it, they're not draining you. You're choosing to be drained. You are literally so you're not even draining, you're literally giving. You're giving the thing, you know, and that goes into that conversation of, like, just, accountability, to be honest. To be very honest here, it's that thing of accountability, like, it's difficult for some people to go, "No, you're not draining me. I am putting forth effort in spaces that I shouldn't be." Fire signs. Fire signs, nous avons le lézard, 10, um, oh my gosh, again, clubs. Oh my gosh. Listen, baby, the clubs are coming through, life lessons today. The 10 of clubs talks about a life change, a life change. Things change. This says make life changes, make those life moves, make those particular, decisions and take those actions. This is all about huge bonjour, Shemak. This is all about that shift. This is in fact about that shift, that turn. This is that, oh, when I want to see this situation when we talk about, like, those roads, like, so the 6 of clubs, alright, your roads are open. But now this card, the 10 of of clubs here, shows us the changes on those roads. This goes perfect example is Friday, turn our luck around. We're gonna talk about that today in the Coven check-in. So it's that turning the new leaf. If things are bad, flipping it to good. If things are good, make it better because we're not going the opposite way, okay? So this is about those life changes, those life shifts, those life, um, um, evolution, the evolution of today. So there's some big life changes that will be happening today that you should be aware of, and you are aware of those things. Et pour ça, nous avons water signs. Water signs, let me grab some sugar and you better. So water signs, you get the 3 of the 3 of hearts communicate that you're the only one that got hearts, so emotional things. This card communicates that need to in fact you in fact need to, there's one issue today, one large issue today that's getting in the way of what you want or what you need. So, this really communicates to you. Do you have the, do you have the clear sight to recognize what you need to release, what you need to let go, or what you need to stop doing in order to get or to exactly what you desire? This is also that beautiful conversation of saying, "Hey, look," um, and I want you to start recognizing, like, I always say conversation because people don't like to have conversations. People like to brush things under. People like to just sorta lay things to the side or whatever else. But having conversations are incredibly important, right? So, bonjour, Iceberg Paris. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. Um, so, the 3 parts is really communicated to my water signs. Um, what is that one thing that you need to do to s what is that thing you need to stop doing to get where you need to be? What is the thing that you need to let go to get you where you need to be? What is it release in order for you to get where you need to be? But here's the issue with this with a lot of people and why it is normally emotional. It is normally emotional because it's normally emotional because parce que, um, you don't want to release, um, or you don't know the value of the releasing, and so you let it go and long for it versus releasing it and are better for it. It is not understand that particular element in that particular space. Does that make sense to everybody here? Does it make sense to everyone? I sure hope so. Had I not put cinnamon in this, this would taste like Cheerio milk. Had I not put cinnamon I guess maybe they're like what are those cinnamon don't they have, like, cinnamon Cheerios? What are they called? It's like apple cinnamon Cheerios or something. I don't do cereal. I haven't done cereal ever. I mean, I've ate cereal before in my life, I have, but growing up, cereal wasn't a thing. Um, is that Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Can I Google this? What is this? I wanna Google this. Is it Toast Crunch? I thought Cinnamon Toast Crunch was another do those look like Cheerios? Let me see. Oh my gosh, no, 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 not the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's like is it Apple Jacks? Let me see, is it Apple Jacks? Apple Jacks. Yes, yes, Apple Jack. Yes, I think. Apple and cinnamon. That's interesting. Wow, okay. It's giving me Apple Jacks. It's giving me um, Honey Nut Cheerios. I was just about to ask you what's the coffee recipe today. Your coffee recipe today is monk fruit, coffee, cinnamon, and ginger. Normally, I try to also do, um, milk thistle and, um, barberry and marshmallow. Alright, um, if you sing today, I would love to hear "I See You" by Coco Jones. Just a little part. I have to learn it. I'm Coco Jones. I don't know the song. I am aware of the song, but I really don't follow these R&B girls. Imma just put it to you like that. Um, now Coco Jones actually does provide a more traditional R&B vibe, which I appreciate. I'm trying to become I am trying to appreciate her voice is what because every voice is not for everybody. It's just like what it is, but I am I am liking what she's doing. I'm liking what she is bringing to the table. Um, Honey Nut Cheerios. Yep, Honey Nut I feel that matcha with vanilla gives me Honey Nut Cheerios. I like that, to be honest. Um, predicted honey bunches of oats. What are honey bunches of what does that look like? Honey bunches of oats. I don't know what that Oh, well, this is interesting. It's honey bunches. Are these like cornflakes, but some oats are in them? That's interesting. I think I've had these before. Yeah. So, bonjour, Apollonia. Um, Applejack, Applejack, Applejack. I'm like Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Alright, so good morning, thankful for your gifts and your energy. What of those you are? Oh, merci beaucoup. Thank you so very much. You're greatly appreciated. Good morning, Apollonia again. So, let me just do a quick recap of the cards. You would love you would I you would love it. Yes, pretty much that's it. They come in different flavors and can have almonds, etc. Et voilà, super. This is interesting. But living this keto life or trying to live keto life, I'm struggling right now, to be honest. I'm a skinny girl, like, not even skinny girl, like, man, just skinny girl in general, like, she's trying to give 2 feet with shoulders and a little hip. Um, but in the space and of I'm in right now with the way things are moving, it's not organized enough to feed the desire that I want at this moment, but I'm doing okay, and I can absolutely do better. So let's just do a recap of and I do know that the ketosis life has shown me results before. Um, there's some things about that that I feel that it does not work for me, to be honest. So that anyways, let's let's move on. Let's move on. Earth signs, queen of clubs, okay? Remember, trust what you know, trust what you see, not the potential in what it is. React to what is, not what could be. Air sign, the 5 of clubs, alright? The 5 of clubs, which communicates, do not deplete yourself and exhaust yourself today. Work smarter, not harder. I'm surprised I didn't say harder, right? Oh, yes, I will. Trust and believe me. If push come to shove, I just will not eat, point blank, period. And that's just how that cookies don't crumble. Fire signs, lilies are the 10 of clubs, which communicates, um which literally communicates I'm laughing because I just thought about some other influencer that is it is clear they are inspired by me, and instead of being appreciative, they constantly, like, duplicate things that I do, things that I have done, and so it just telling me real quick. I've gained 20 more pounds, and it doesn't feel good at all. Keep up the good work. Well, I have to put in the good work. I have to put in the good work. For me, it is this thing of, I know if I get my eating my dietary habits in check, and it takes me about 2 weeks to change that if I prepare well. Um, and then from there, I'm good. That alone will I can drop a good 10 pounds from there, but then, I was a gymnast for a very long time. Um, I'm an equestrian now, and I dance, of course. That's something else I want y'all to recognize too. When it comes to entertaining, like, I'm not a spiritual entertainer. I may be entertaining to listen to and to watch those things, but I am not here to be like, "I'm a clown, I'm a clown, I'm a clown," kind of deal, um, and trying to make you laugh. I'm not a comedian, but I have a space where I'm very entertaining, and I'm literally a professional entertainer. So, that just always be aware because a lot of people really get get sucked into the spiritual entertainment of it all. Bonjour, bonjour, ça passe, ça va lan? Um, thank you so very much, Toshilan. I love that Toshilan. Toshilan, I love that. Um, so fire signs, real quick though. Life changes today, big changes today. Recognize those changes, make those changes. That is something really important for me to say, don't wait on the opportunities, make the opportunities. D'accord? Super. Et voilà, last but not least, nous avons the 3 of hearts. The 3 of hearts absolutely communicates release or let go in order for you to have today. Remove, release, let go, separate, disconnect, whatever it is you wanna call it, but there has to be a removal of one large issue in order for you to have what you desire and what you want, okay? Et voilà, voilà, voilà. So now, at this time, I will be providing your emergency live readings for those that need them or want them. They are now available on YouTube here. All you need to do is go down below, hit that dollar sign, and you can either send a super chat of 33.33 or 30 bucks. Because you can choose what you do there, 33.33 or $30. You can ask one question and get a 4-card pool, or you can ask 3 questions, 1 card each. Here on Instagram, hit that QR code. You are sent 3333 to MS Entertainment there, and there you will provide, um, in your notes, the same thing, 1 question, 4-card pool, 3 question, 1 card per question, pardon. So that is available now. I'm gonna be on here and sorta let that ride. Black Sandwich, bonjour, bonjour. Um, I am going to let that sit here for a little bit before I, log off of here. I'm definitely going to make sure that I am being disciplined to and respectful to my time, as I am very, very busy, um, with a variety of things, and again, just being in business, so forth and so on, I do have to be aware of the time, and so I will not go past 9 o'clock today and probably ever again if I can do well enough to do so. Um, I really want to make sure, um, just make sure that I am being aware of that. So, yeah, so I'm here, super single, I'm gonna sit to the side a little bit here so y'all can see me there. You can send me a super chat, um of 33 or $30 here on YouTube. If you're looking for an emergency reading at this time, you can ask any questions at all, whether it's personal, professional, spiritual. It could just simply be, queen, like, am I having spiritual, blockages and I can't access my magic? It could be that particular thing, perhaps. "Bonjour, Josie. Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour." So you have that ability as well. So, I'm still here, Instagram, I'm just hold on, let me turn y'all this way. Ah, ah. I just turned my, my camera. I just moved it to the side so that I can be out of the way of this icon here on YouTube so they can see me here, and I moved out of the center, so now you all can also see me as well. So, yes, I'm just gonna be on here, bonjour, Josie. I'm just gonna be here a little bit just to give people opportunity if you want or need a reading this morning. Really trying to figure out how to operate your Friday, what that looks like, what that feels like, what to look out for. Some people hello, Bracy. Um, it's just super important for people to really begin to really have that daily guidance. And there may be something that you get today that may assist you for the rest of the month. Right? But, that's completely up to you all. I do wanna remind everybody here that is here with us that today we are doing our weekly check-in, our first weekly check-in, where we will in fact be, providing good luck and money workings today in the coven. Just about a 15-minute check-in, do this work, see how it works for you today, just getting in there. Also, again, just remember, right now we are doing the emergency readings. If you need an emergency reading, you may not need an emergency reading. Um, but today the check-in will be at 10:30 AM Central Time, 11:30 AM, um, Eastern Time. There's my little belly growling. So, yeah, and voila. So anyways, it looks like there's not gonna be that much involvement this morning surrounding the emergency readings. I'm not seeing that involvement here, which is fine. No issues. Did I at least get some good thumbs up? We got 20 thumbs up on YouTube, so that makes me very happy. Merci. Merci beaucoup et voilà. Um, Queen is the bonus part no. So I mentioned that earlier, bonus playing card class, we will send out that email more than likely Wednesday. We're waiting to have internet in the new location. So there's that. The institute, though, we're having the institute, orientation this up and coming Sunday. And y'all know day 1 of the institute, we drive it. But, although people are not why am I so freaking loud? Because I don't recognize I have your mic here and a mic here. It is absolutely insane to be screaming at the top of your lungs. Girl, calm down. You are no longer a coach. You are no longer in the gym. You're not talking to 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds. You're literally talking to adults with a whole microphone in your throat. What are you doing, girl? Get it together, please. Merci. Thank you. Oh my god. Bless me. Alright, so anyways, now that we've had that conversation, though people are here and everything, I guess it just would also just be a good time to bring up some of the things we do have going on, like the Working Ritual Weekend, November 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Um, super, super excited. This is a limited there's limited space for the event. I want to double check. I'm gonna check right now, but I will double check. I know one of the cabins are completely filled already. The second cabin is um, with the Working Ritual Weekend. I am when I tell you all my excitement for this, I had a conversation, I had a conversation with Madam, um, Asia yesterday about, let me not do that real quick because whenever the, video is going, it mutes my mic, and I think that you all can still hear me, but there's clearly a big sign that comes up that says, "I can hear you," that the mic is muted. Um, took me 3 days to complete and 30 seconds afterwards. It took me, 30 seconds afterwards, I knew that I was working with something. Exact and see, that's what I love about my students. It may have taken you 3 d it may take 3 days to complete the work, but 30 seconds after that work was completed in the institute, you knew that you were working with something. You knew that you had tapped into your ancestral ways. And this is not even your ashe, these are the customs, the traditions. It is that thing. And so that's why I'm so excited about the Working Ritual Weekend because Working Ritual Weekend, as I was just telling Madam Asia yesterday, like, she's gained so much wisdom in my space and have been with me under my just sharing space with me, but I have shown her. She said yesterday when I taught her how to summon lightning, she said that was overwhelming, because again, I can go and it's 1, 3, 4, 5, whatever. She just released her, Imma just say energy. She released her energy, and it was literally downtown lit up, like, it was like, "Do I run? Do I stay? What do I do? Girl, you were here, bring it back here." But the Working Ritual Weekend takes away the business owner, Queen Cotalia, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court, um, on YouTube, on Instagram. It gives you full essence of true magic. What that and what those abilities are. Um, it is, um, it is incredibly and see, and that's what I really and I loved it, like, yesterday evening, I went live as I was driving to get something to eat. Um, David Setti had and she was like, "I'm so grateful for you, queen, because it wasn't until I met you that you taught me the difference of a practitioner versus a worker." He was like, "I am a proud practitioner, and because I am truly and because I know that I'm a practitioner, I now know how to operate as a practitioner, know my the not just the potential of what a practitioner can do, but the how far and how deep that can go. So you do not have to have your own magic. You can learn customs and traditions, and if not, you then learn how to work or what products work for you, what products work for you, and that's a huge thing. And it's, "Oh, yeah, I'm a candle person, and I know if I use a Bonne Chose, à la Jean Rappi, um, à la Chat Noir, à la Rue de Vert, um, bougie, candle, then, uh, then I'm that girl or I'm that guy, right? But then you may say, "Well, as a practitioner, I do candle work, but it's not really whatever." But if I go to these oils and I'm making these baths or these washes or just anointing things, I'm seeing the results through fixed products, and there's nothing wrong with that. And in fact, you can be delusional and go, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I can do this, I can do that." You can do that and continuously not get the results, continuously putting yourself behind, continuously putting yourself in a situation that doesn't, um, assist you to any capacity. May that be protection or money or love or healing, etcetera. That is a real thing. That is and then when we are talking about that magical space, many people don't even know what their abilities are, and many people don't know what the potential of those abilities are. I was mentioning I guess I can mention this now. I am not seeing any communication right now surrounding readings here, I'm gonna check this one last time, and then I'm gonna close that yeah, so I'm not seeing any readings, pop in. So, we are going to, um we'll bring this back up in a little bit. Oh, that's the video. I don't want the video. I need to take that down, and I need to take that down. Voila, and I'm going to take this off. But I was just making this conversation last evening, um, how I need some snakes. I need snakes to do some spell work, okay? Or, whatever. So, I need some snakes to do spell work, right? And I understand that because of my upbringing, my lineage, um, I found that just I can't do tarot. Hold off on that, Renaissance woman. We gonna have a conversation about that in a couple of weeks. In a couple of weeks, we're gonna have a deep conversation about people that cannot do tarot, why you cannot read tarot, why tarot divination just isn't for you. We're gonna have that conversation, and it will be another video that make people very upset because why? Truth will be given, and people feel when truth is given that it's an attack, because truth is mentioned, then it's a personal attack. Baby, a rock and a pack of wild dogs, the one you eat, Master is the one that hollers, and this is just what it is. But I need some snakes to do some spell work. Well, I understand that when I need snakes to summon snakes or to summon the snake spirits, um, it needs to rain. I have the magical ability to produce storms and rain. So I am going to conjure the rain. Why? Because it will bring the snake to me, and I know this. So, once and I conjured the rain yesterday, I didn't bring enough though, and so the snakes did not come. But I also need to go check some other spaces. But there's normally a space in which the spirits will come and make themselves very present to me. Um, so, I don't see it as an attack at all, but baby, people do. People do because in that I'm gonna make a video, maybe today I'll release a reel and a short about, um, one good way to not be cursed, um, is a really big element that a lot of people just ignore due to ego and pride. But if you want to know the first step of not being cursed, I may release that today during a reel. And it's a very mundane thing to do, but people don't know no better. But I'm gonna try to help people out, right? So, so I know that I have the ability to summon weather, rain. So I bring the rain brings the snakes. I then collect my spirits to see which will work with me, and then I do the work. The spell work is not the ability. Spell work is the method, um, to desire goal or to desire. Can we learn the ability to manipulate weather? Do we have so first and foremost, you must be born with the ability to manipulate weather. And then you need a mentor to show you how to access found a long snake shed on my family land in North Carolina. Posted it in the oh, okay, I need to look at that. I haven't seen that. I was just on the Facebook page there, and I didn't see that. So I definitely will go and see that. Um, I would love to know where you found it. It can be used to make into a powder. If you recognize the scale pattern. It may tell you if it's a poisonous snake that you can use for some Google dust, or can if it's a, king snake to use for protection work, so forth and so on. Queen, how do I get in touch with you for spiritual work? I've also asked in the comments on your Conjure South page. You need to purchase a consultation. Um, a spiritual consultation is what you need to do. Here, let me give you that link right now. You need to purchase a root work consultation, okay? Um, and so once you have the root work consultation, I then will tell you, if it's in my if it's in my limitation, I don't mind being told. But again, you don't approach this, you're not living a spiritual life of ego and pride. You're not living this delusional spiritual life of everything is for everybody and da 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 da, and all of those things. Like, you're living a life of truth. I've told people for many years, up until 20, I didn't have an empathetic element in my body. I could care less about how you feel, and, yes, I can walk into a room and I'm a hypersensitive, so I knew things were going on, but you being sad does not affect me, that's your problem. That's just what it is. However, once my grandma transitioned, she passed along the ability to be empathetic, but I only have the empathetic, or have the ability to, I've always been empathetic to the dead, but now I am empathetic to, meaning I am an empath to, um, elders and high holding spiritual figures. But that's not a surprise, as I am on a sacred royal spiritual council to these individuals as well. So, like, when they're sick or they're dying, I know that. I've It's a non-venomous based off of the scales found it in the kitchen of the house on the land. Okay. So if it's non-venomous, you can utilize this for one, it could be protection. You can use it to get over on a situation, especially if it's a chicken snake along those lines. You can use it to constrict and bind things in that way. Some people may use the snake skins or bones as a space of courage, um, um, to give someone that doing some traveling. um, so there's that. So those are just some different ways that you should be able to utilize that, those snake sheds, you know. But yeah, so it's one, and so I was so when we talk about this space of, like, manipulating weather and those is "Bonjour, Amy. Bonjour, comment ça va?" Um, and so but we also talk about the space of, so say that you had the ability to manipulate weather, right? Um, you may have the ability and not know it. Well, you may now know it, but now you need someone to assist you with cultivating, growing, expanding, really understanding, um, again, how to either conjure or manipulate, or, um, conjure in the sense of spell work within weather, is how I need to say it, conjure storms or manipulate the elements, okay? So, there's that, um there's that, but anyway, so it's like, David was saying last evening, I can give you a hammer, or I think I actually mentioned, I can give you a hammer and a screwdriver and a saw. Yes, you now have the ability, but that does not mean that you can build a house. You now need someone to assist you, giving you the information and knowledge to cultivate, develop, strengthen those skills and those tools, if that makes sense. What type of reading will spiritual gifts if I have any? You can get so here's the thing, you can get a spiritual reading, and I can tell you, yes, you are spiritually gifted in regards to just saying yes or no. Um, sometimes I am able if you have a heavy eye shape, I can say, "Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, you're" for example, Madam Asia, she was known or is known in the Conjure South space as the Earth Witch, and that was more about the space of being grounded. She's a yoga instructor, all of those things, but I also told her, like, "You are a healer in not that space, but you are a healer. You are a girl, you are a woman of the earth, and that's who you are." And she just went, "Okay, sure, got it." So she's right now in school, and she had to do her first, paper. Her first paper was to, recognize your name and what it means, and lo and behold, Asia is actually a unpopular I say unpopular, not strong, but an unpopular Orisha, the goddess of the earth, or a god of the earth, of the forest, excuse me, and, she's just, she's not your Oshun, Imoja, Oya, etcetera. So, um, but I was like, "This is you." Being in her presence and space and watching her operate, girl, you're a psychic. Divination is getting in the way of your natural seership. Put the cards aside. Tell me this. And so that's what I asked her to do. She told me things. I said, "Now let's pick up the cards." The cards said that you don't even at the time she was learning tarot. And we picked up the tarot, she shuffled, she laid out the cards. I said, "Now let's identify these cards." Exactly what she saw the cards said, and then it literally happened within, like, 7 or 8 minutes, to be honest. So that's the thing there. Um, but that's why the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute is what it is. It teaches you about your magic, your abilities, your ashe. It's not surprising to me that Tanisha, finds the snake shed. Baby, that was clear, I believe, um, the first the first, homework assignment. Different spirits that begin to show up on her land or in her space, like, immediately. Alright, my loves, y'all, it is 9:01. So with that being said, I'm gonna log right on off of here. I appreciate you all for being here. Again, je suis Cotalia Benzabonados de la Liberanitu, de l'école Millimeters de la Livre. Um, and this has been a pleasure. Thank you for being here. I hope again you do take these readings to heart, apply them. I'm thinking to myself as a fire sign and water sign in one space and earth sign in another space. Like, okay, let's let's pull all of these out so I can see what's what here in my life. Alrighty, y'all have a blessed one. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing y'all very soon. Remember, in the coven today, we are going to be doing some good luck working. Good luck working in the coven. Want to join the coven, you can do so by going to the link in the stories. Um, and yeah, you are here on YouTube and you want to join the coven, just go to the dollar sign at the bottom. You'll see membership, and you can join the Conjure South coven. All right. Thank you so very much, everybody. Y'all be blessed. Merci beaucoup. Until next time. Bonne journée.